The UNLV football community is mourning the sudden loss of defensive lineman Ryan Keeler.
Current and former UNLV athletes spent the evening remembering him via social media. Our Katie Munch spoke to one of Keeler's friends as well.
Yeah, I spoke with Aiden Roberts. He's now at BYU, but today his heart was with his former UNLV family, after hearing of the sudden loss of Ryan Keeler.
Many have taken to social media today in shock at the death of UNLV defensive lineman Ryan Keeler.
A man of faith, a really hard worker, and above all, just a great teammate, man. Truly a great team. I could never complain about anything that Ryan's ever done.
Aiden Robbins from the University of Louisville and Keeler from Rutgers University both transferred to UNLV a month apart last season and quickly became friends.
And honestly, I did. There was part of me that did look up to Ryan a little bit, even though he was my little brother. he was definitely one of the hardest working guys on the team, man.
Keeler, a 6'6", 275-pound sophomore from Chicago, played in 2 games last season and had 8 tackles and 1 sack. Robin says he isn't sure of his cause of death, but says they last spoke Wednesday on Ryan's birthday.
Just wished him happy birthday, and the last thing he ever told me was, to keep being me, and he was hoping that all was well with me, and I told him likewise, man. I just wanted him to keep doing what he was doing because, he was definitely on a great path, man. And
now, first-year UNLV football head coach Barry Odom released this statement that says, in part, "We are devastated to have lost a member of our Rebel family. While I had the honor of knowing Ryan for only a couple of months, he already stood out to our coaching staff as an incredible person, student, and teammate. Our condolences and prayers go out to Ryan's family as we grieve along with them over his tremendous loss." Now, the coach has asked his team to meet here at the football complex tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. We believe that they are expected to speak about Keeler's passing.
A major step taken by the Food and Drug Administration with the potential of preventing thousands of overdose deaths every year caused by opioids and now fentanyl.
Yeah, a special FDA panel now recommending that Narcan be made available without a prescription over the counter. News 3 Steve Wolford is live outside Belmont Pharmacy near Bonanza and Mojave in our ongoing Nevada Addicted reports.
Yeah, that's right, you guys. Narcan is a proven lifesaver for somebody who's having an opioid overdose. Give you an idea what this looks like. It comes in a nasal spray form, and tonight the FDA is a big step closer to making it available for over-the-counter sale at drugstores everywhere.
My oldest child successfully went through rehab, and we got through a pretty scary time in our lives.
Since then, Nicole Sharp, a mother of 3, is a lot more aware of the potentially deadly drugs on the street, like counterfeit painkillers laced with fentanyl. If Narcan gets final over-the-counter approval from the FDA, Sharp feels parents should add it to their household first aid kits.
Because you don't know what you know until you find out you didn't know it. And to go through life thinking that it's never going to happen to me, it's never going to happen to my kids, is just a place of ignorant bliss we can't afford to live in these days anymore.
We're so thrilled. I mean, this is such a great step forward, into saving lives.
Westgate Hotel owners David and Jackie Siegel have long advocated for greater Narcan availability after losing their daughter to an overdose. They see this FDA action as an important step towards saving lives and not sending the wrong message that opioids are somehow being condoned.
Before we can stop the use, we got to save the life. And
well, just imagine if it was your child. Wouldn't you feel more comfortable if Narcan was available? If your child didn't even do drugs, but like maybe someone slipped something in his drink.
The device that is being looked at right now for administration is a nasal device. So anybody can administer it.
Dr. Christina Madison, an associate professor of pharmacy practice at Roseman University, says Narcan is easy to give to someone having an overdose and foolproof.
Even if you're not sure what has caused this person to go down, there is no harm if you administer this medication. It's a reversal agent. So basically, you are potentially bringing them back to life.
Right now, Narcan is selling for about $75 a dose, but some experts say that it really needs to be down in the $20 range to be affordable. There are, however, dispensing sites around Clark County that we'll have available on our website that offer Narcan at no charge. The final FDA approval is expected around the end of March, so that means that it could be available over the counter by maybe this summer, possibly as early as June.
Tonight on National Love Your Pet Day, life lessons through a former shelter dog turned therapy dog named Benny.
Marie Mortera loves her pets every day, and she's learned his story of second chances. Marie really resonates with patients of all ages and experiences.
Yeah, this is tonight's Mental Health Matters. So Benny is now retired, as you mentioned, living a more comfortable life. But for this story, he made one more stop to one of his most frequent locations, Southern Hills Hospital, where he's comforted patients and doctors alike.
Benny, look at everybody, huh?
Outside the youth behavioral unit at Southern Hills Hospital, a quiet moment with Benny. At 14, he may not get around like before, but his hugs are just as sweet.
I think we can learn a lot from dogs.
His human, Sue Grunfest, carefully takes him around after he recently retired. His story began when he was about 1, Sue taking him in from a Las Vegas shelter.
Barking, spinning, spitting, jumping at the same time, peeing as well. He was out of control.
Benny was not like this.
So when I met him, I had a feeling he had some neuro or spinal damage. I just look at them differently. I can do that.
That was a connection and Sue's commitment.
They all say, Miss Sue, why do you only take broken dogs? And I say, they're not broken, they're misunderstood. And if you read his story, he was misunderstood. And I say to them, have you ever been misunderstood? And it's everyone.
She's an instructor, evaluator, and certified dog trainer with Pet Partners of Las Vegas, the Nevada affiliate of the National Animal Assisted Therapy Program. His story resonates, especially with those who have been through a hardship, perhaps, like Benny, more than once.
What do you think is the greatest lesson that Benny has taught you?
Never give up. When he had his strokes, he had to relearn everything. His whole left side was gone. He didn't walk. He couldn't. This left eye is weak. Even his bark changed. And that's when we started doing, I have all of these puzzles that you put food in. And this was his rehab.
Recovering from that stroke almost 10 years ago is an inspiration itself, especially in a place where people look for healing and a way out of a crisis.
And I say, we have to just take day by day. And I loved him through it.
Now, Benny's legacy lives on through other animals working as part of Pet Partners of Las Vegas. You'll hear more about how Benny has helped patients at the hospital next Monday. For now, if you are looking for more resources, visit news3lv.com through the QR code there on your screen.
Hi, everybody. I'm Reed Cowan from News 3 Las Vegas. We want to thank you for checking out our YouTube channel. Remember, you can always see more of our videos by clicking on the video links. And also don't forget to click that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of our YouTube updates. Thanks for watching.